Hey, Investy Besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you all so much for coming back. I do appreciate it. As always, my name is Shalise. I'm a 41-year-old mom, wife, worker bee. My husband and I are trying to get to financial freedom, and we're documenting our journey here on YouTube. So we are not financial advisors. We are not fiduciaries. We are not even gurus. We are investors. We work hard for what we have, and we put it into the market. And we hope to inspire many of you to not blindly follow us, but to get motivated to start your own journey. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. As always, beware of scammers, fake pages. You guys know I have to talk about this because they do pop up. If you see them, report it. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get started. So I wanted to do an update for DGRO. So by the time you see this, it will be the end of the month. I know many of you have asked me to continue with this challenge as well as SCHD, which I will talk about the second half of this video. In terms of our, smaller challenges, I know many of you are new to the stock market. Many of you express the desire to see more smaller challenges, in terms of smaller dollar amounts. And then I know many of you who invest big amounts. You like the challenges, so though you may not invest $5 a day, you may do $100 a day, or you may do $100 a week. Again, the idea is consistency. And I love challenges because it makes investing fun. We want to make sure we stay consistent. Sometimes people get lost in the consistency because it is redundant. You got to do the same thing over and over and over again. But I am telling you, as someone who has been investing for almost 12 years, it works. Okay. It works. And then when you can, of course, invest more, but again, we want to build the habit. That's the idea. So I've been investing $5 a day daily into DGRO. I started this challenge the beginning of November. I will link that video below because again, we're by the time you see this, we'll be in December. So that means a whole month went by that quick. But again, it's so important to invest. You can see just quickly, year to date, it is up over 12%, which is not bad at all. I really do like DGRO. Now, again, we have been investing in this for a long while. So though I just started this challenge, we have been investing both in SCHD and DGRO for a good while now. And even if you see me put $5 a day or $10, I do invest more behind the scenes. But again, I make the smaller amount videos because people want to see. They've been asking me, Shalise, can you show us that it's possible to, invest with $15? Because fractional shares are a thing, but I don't think it's talked about a lot. So that's why we talk about it on my channel and I show you. Okay. So if I scroll down, you can see our current position. So we did not reach this position by investing $5 a day. Like I said, we put big chunks of money into the market when we can. We have a high savings rate, keep your bills low. And you can send more of your extra money, not even just to the stock market, but to pay off debt or to save more, to give more. Okay. So you can see that we have 153.53 shares. We're up over 25%, which is kind of like, wow, this is a dividend growth ETF. So there are some growth. Let me actually come to their actual website. So you can actually go to DGRO's website. Is iShares. And iShares is owned by BlackRock. But you can see my face. You can see the expense ratio here, the current amount, what it's up year to date, the rating. You can see some of the holdings. Let's go down to the holdings. You can see it has Apple, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, ExxonMobil, Broadcom, etc. You can see the performance. Past year up over 11%, which is not bad for anything dividend based. You can see the dividend distributions right here. The last dividend payment was September 19th. So this does pay out every single quarter if that is something that you're into. Hey guys, I had to pause real quick. My honey came in to ask me a question. But yeah, this is the DGRO's website. So again, if you like SCHD or anything like that, they have websites. Go to the broker's website and you can get more information. But if I come back here to Robinhood, this is the DGRO, like our history. So we've been buying, my face, we've been buying every day. Like you'll see this $10 here. I have an extra $10 automatic investment going in on Mondays to cover the weekends. So I am going to do a manual $5 for Thanksgiving because I am filming this Thanksgiving morning while my pies are cooling off. But yeah, I try to cover the weekends because the markets aren't open on the weekend. So I have an automatic investment going in on Monday, that business day. But other than that, they are recurring investments. And I just think that sometimes, seeing the progress that all of the $5 you're putting in, and you're really not missing it. Like, I am not missing it. You will think, you know what? I need this $5. I need this $10. I need this $20. I need this $50, maybe $100. If you automate it, you'll realize, you know what? I wasn't missing that money. And then how fast it will accumulate. So again, guys, your small amounts do add up. Let me put in SCHD so I can give you an update on that. This is one of my favorite dividend ETFs. Right now it's at $27.45 at the recording of this video. And like I mentioned, we do have a bigger position over in Interactive Brokers, but I've been doing this $10 weekly dividend for over 5 years now, like $10 weekly investment, not dividend, investment. Every Friday, I have $10 automatically invested into this ETF. Over a year, I've been doing this, over 1 year, and it does add up. If I come down, you can see that total we have in this position after a year, 54.83 shares. Our average cost is $26.91. It's actually nice to be in the green on this. We were in the red a good while because, let's be honest, SCHG has been lagging the market. But again, you just don't know what the possibilities are until you just continue to dollar cost average. And look, it's been taking a hit the past year. Tech, AI, that's been running the markets up, right? So, and a lot of the funds that you all are in have it, but like in SCHD, let me come over to their website. You will see that they don't have a whole lot of tech in their particular fund. Let me click on that. That way you can see. Top holdings: Merck, Amgen, Cisco Systems, AbbVie, Coke, Bristol Myers, which is pharma, PepsiCo, Chevron Energy, Lockheed Martin Defense, and Verizon, which is telecom. You don't see, the only tech is maybe Cisco Systems. That's it. It's a lot of pharma or healthcare. You have like some consumer staples, consumer discretionary, energy, things like that. You really don't have a whole lot of tech. And you can see right here the sectors. Look at this. It only has 8.30% of tech, which is what myself and a lot of people like, because in a lot of our funds, we have a whole lot of tech. Is tech overvalued a bit? Yes, let's be honest, right? I love NVIDIA. We have a lot of shares in it. We have a lot of shares in a lot of things. But it's nice to have some other things that may not be as, at risk as much. And so, again, I've been really liking SCHD. And here I am on the history of this fund. So the great thing about Robinhood, and hold on, let me do a plug. If you want to open up your own Robinhood account, I have a referral link down below. They'll give you some stock. I'll get some stock. It's like a couple dollars worth, but again, fractional shares, it all adds up. I have been using Robinhood for years. I have a 19-year-old daughter who loves it. A lot of you love it. I don't use it to trade or do options or short the market. I have not had any issues. And any issue that may have risen up, I was able to contact customer service like I have done with Fidelity, like I have done with Vanguard, and have not had any issues. So solid platform. To me, is the best for beginners. It gives you what you need to know. The layout is amazing. It helps you to see your positions. It has to me, one of the simplest and easiest interfaces of any investment platform. So really like it. But you see our $10 right here. $10 is going in. Nothing fancy. I did a $1 here because I did a video back in October where I showed you where I showed you all how to invest $1, because I had people asking me, can you show us how to invest $1? Because again, you can invest $1. Like, people don't think that's true. You can invest $1. Okay. So I don't want to say it's no excuse, but there's no reason why no one should be investing, especially if you are buying extras, getting coffee out, getting pizza, going through a drive-through, getting nails, hair. You're doing all this extra Christmas shopping. You can put $1 or $2 in the stock market. Is it a whole lot? No, but it's something. And something is always, I cannot stress this, it is always better than nothing, okay? Every little bit adds up. And so again, like I said, this is the SCHG's website where you can come. They even have their distributions. Their last dividend was paid right here, September 29th, 2025. This is a quarterly dividend payer, just like DGRO. So they're both going to pay out probably towards the end of December. So shout out to all of my DGRO and SCHD investors. And quarter end months are always great for us anyway, because a lot of the ETFs pay out. And in December, a lot of our retirement based funds, like we are in target date funds, mutual funds, they will also pay out as well. And I know we get like a big dividend in our HSAs and 401ks and even some in the Roth IRAs. So I'm really excited about that. But again, all the information is here. So if you come across an ETF or a stock that you like, type it into Google and go to their actual website so that you can actually see details about the fund. This is all a part of researching. This is all a part of understanding what you're owning, and you don't have to know all the statistics and all the fund characteristics, but you should know the performance of the fund. You should know what makes up the fund, like what are the top holdings into this fund. And if you're into the dividends, the distributions, things like that, expense ratios, NAV, PEs, those are like simple things, and those are all in my investment planner. This video is coming out, I think, Cyber Monday, I think, or maybe it's coming out Black Friday. Either way, the sale will be going on, but it does end at midnight on Cyber Monday. So if you want to get your investment planner, I'll have a link to the full flip through down below so that you can go and see it. But private groups, one-on-ones, spreadsheets, they're all on sale. Okay, guys? Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you're doing if you are doing this challenge, whether it's the $5 daily DGRO or the $10 weekly SCHD or whatever you chose. Whatever you chose. Let me know how you're doing down below. I love reading your comments. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. Tickle that notification bell so that you don't miss upload every time I post a video. If you're new to my channel, check out my playlist. I have a beginner investing playlist with tons of videos on what is a Roth, what is a 401k, what is the stock market, okay? I'm here to help. Again, not a financial advisor, but I'm in the trenches and I'm showing you our actual portfolio. Again, guys, thank you so much. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.